good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Alam niyo ba po last time na yung story natin tungkol sa boy with a wonderful name? Siya pala ay isang God's messenger. At ang ating story ngayon ay pinamagatang God's messenger. At walang iba yon kundi ang boy with a wonderful name na si Elijah. Far from the cities of Judah and Israel, out in the rugged, unsettled region of Gilead, Elijah grew to manhood. Like John the Baptist, who lived in the same place, years afterward, he knew nothing of life's comfort. Food was scarce. Clothes were hard to get. His only luxury was talking with God. So, nung panahon pala nila noon, walang mga luxury. Kulang sila sa pagkain at ang mga damit ay napakahirap hanapin. Many times, he must wondered why God did not do something all the wickedness in the land. So, ang ginagawa lang noon ni Elijah, ang luxury lang na kanyang ginagawa ay pakikipag-usap sa ating Panginoon. Nagtataka siya, bakit ang Panginoon ay hindi gumagawa ng bagay tungkol doon sa kasamaan na nangyayari doon sa kanilang lugar. Many times he must have looked up in the sky and cried, "How long, O Lord, how long?" Iiyak siya. Then at last God spoke, as he always does when his time has come. He told Elijah to go to Ahab, now king of Israel. Si Ahab ay siya yung hari nung time na nandun si Elijah sa Israel. And tell him, sabi ng Panginoon, that because of his sin, a great drought will come upon the country, that there would be neither Jew not rain for years. Nagsabi ang Panginoon kay Elijah, pumunta ka kay Haring Ahab, sapagkat dahil sa kasamaan na nangyayari sa inyong lugar, magkakaroon ng tagtuyot na maraming taon sa inyong lugar. At sabihin mo sa kanya yun. It was not a pleasant message to take to a king, but fearlessly Elijah set out to deliver it. Without a thought of danger to himself, he made his way over the mountain trails to Samaria, where Ahab had set up his new capital and built a temple to Baal. Ang message na nanggaling sa Panginoon ay dinala ni Elijah kay Haring Ahab. Pumunta siya sa Samaria kasi doon nakatayo ang bagong kapital at ang templo ni Ahab na ginawa niya para sa Baal. Ang Baal ay yung mga Diyos-Diyosa nila noong unang panahon. Arriving in the city, he walked up the busy main street that led to the place on the hill. Passing the guards at the gate, he entered the hall where the king was sitting on his throne with many courtiers around him. Quickly, all eyes turned to the stranger who had suddenly appeared in their midst. Who was this man, dressed in a rough garment of haircloth in a girdle of leather? What was he doing in the king's court? Soon the prophet's voice, strong and powerful, rang upon the ears of the assembly. As the Lord God of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain in these years, but according to my word. What happened next years, we are not told, but there must have been a quiet stir. So sinabi ni Elijah na magkakaroon ng tagtuyot sa kanilang lugar. Sabi ng mga tao, "Is this the man mad?" Ahab may well said. "Does he think he can control the dew and the rain? Does he think his God is stronger than Baal?" As this, the couriers laughed. Pinagtawanan nila si Elijah. Sabi nila, yung Diyos mo ba ay mas malakas kaysa sa Diyos naming si Baal? Sino ka na mapagkokontrol ng ulan? Ha? At this, the couriers laughed, nagtatawanan sila, jeering at Elijah as he made his way to the door and disappeared. Pagtapos ni Elijah sabihin yun, siya ay umalis at nawala. But Elijah's warning was no laughing matter. The dry weather began just as he said it would. Day after day, the sun beat down upon the parched land out of the cloudless sky. There was no dew by night, nor rain by day. Soon the whole countryside took on a deep brown hue. Not a green blade of grass was to be seen anywhere. Cattle grew far and wide looking for something to eat. Streams ran dry, the water level at wells dropped alarmingly in autumn failed to bring the rainy season. So nag-umpisa, day by day, no? Sumunod-sunod na, natutuyuan na ang mga kanilang mga streams, ang mga hayop nawawala na ng pagkain kung saan sila naghahanap ng tubig, ang mga damo, mga halaman ay unti-unti nang natutuyo. Water level in wells dropped alarmingly as autumn failed to bring the rainy season. The land was almost too hard to plow. Farmers sowed seed they had sowed from the grain crop of the year before, but it hardly began to grow before it shriveled up. So natutuyo ang kanilang mga pananim. Winter came and passed, and still there was no rain. People watched the cloud in vain. They passed over and left no moisture. The usual spring harvest failed to appear. So naghihintay sila talaga ng ulan, pero wala, sila ay nawawala na ng pag-asa. Ano kayang nangyari sa kanila, no? Wala na silang katubig-tubig. Now cattle began to die by hundreds. The bodies of bony cows, sheep, and goats lay unburied for the cows and buzzards to eat. So namamatay na yung mga baka, mga sheep, mga goats, namamatay na dahil sa init at wala silang inumin. He was worried now from the king in his place to the humblest shepherd on the hills. All knew that they were facing starvation and ruin. But instead of praying to God, they turned to Baal, Astoret, and Moloch. Send us rain, they cried to their idols, but no rain come. So nag-aalala na sila. Simula sa mayayaman hanggang sa mahirap na problema na sila. Sila ay mamamatay na sa gutom. Sila ay masisira na. So imbis na sila ay mag-pray sa ating Panginoong sa langit, sila ay nagpipray sa kanilang mga Diyos-Diyosan. Katulad ni Baal, ni Astoret, tsaka ni Moloch. Another blazing summer passed, another scorching autumn, another weird winter of rainless clouds passing overhead. Would there never be an end to this dreadful drought? People wondered. Must Palestine turn into a desert? Many times King Ahab thought about the man who had come to see him in a place, the man who had claimed to be a prophet of Jehovah and said there would be no dew or rain unless he said so. Perhaps he said know how to control the weather. Perhaps he was able to keep rain from flowing on the earth. Where was he? He must be found at all costs. He must be made to break the spell he had put on the country. So, si King Ahab ngayon, hinahanap niya na si Elijah kasi sinabi ni Elijah na magkakaroon nga ng tagutom. Sinasabi niya na hanapin si Elijah para tulin yung sinabi niyang akala nila sumpa yun, no? Yung sinabi ni Elijah, kaya hinahanap nila si Elijah. A price was put on Elijah's head. So, papanagutin nila si Elijah sa nangyari, no? So, pinahanap niya ngayon. Inorderan niya ang mga kanyang kawal. Hahanapin si Elijah na nawawala at hindi nila makita. Hindi nila alam kung saan nagpunta si Elijah. Growing more and more desperate, the king sent messengers to Egypt, to Syria, to Mesopotamia, seeking for Elijah. Pero hindi nila nakita si Elijah. No nation or kingdom where they had not go in search of him. So inikot na nila lahat ng mga kingdoms sa kapaligiran nila. Hindi nila makita si Elijah. As the messengers returned, they all told the same story. They had failed in their mission. There was no trace of Elijah anywhere. Nobody had seen him or heard him. Ahab, he must be somewhere. Find him. Hanapin niyo siya. Hanapin niyo siya. Kailangan niyo siyang makita. But they couldn't find him. Yet he wasn't far away. Not very far away, and God knew where he was still at that time. So kahit anong hanap nila kay Elijah, hindi nila makita. Pero si Elijah ay hindi malayo sa kanila, sapagkat siya ay binigyan ng ating Panginoon ng lugar kung saan siya ay hindi magugutom, mauuhaw, at mamamatay dahil doon sa tagtuyot. Sa susunod nating story, malalaman natin kung saan nagtatago si Elijah at kung anong susunod na mangyayari sa kasaysayan ng kanilang country na sila ay nakaranas ng tagtuyot. So, abangan nyo po yung another next story natin. Maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig. Okay, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon.